Assalamualaikum and selamat petang.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good afternoon, Prof.
I hope all of you are fine and ready for this class. I was informed by a number of you that they could not join due to the bad weather, and some of them were affected by the flood. So we pray that everything will turn back to normal soon, and we hope that all of you, will be protected, inshallah. Okay. Without further ado, I will now continue with the last case that we were doing, the top case, and you were assigned to add on, the elements, the 3 elements of a good blue ocean strategy. Now for today, we will start off by inviting each group to share with us what you have changed since the last presentation. What have you modified? What have you added on to improve your solution? Before that, I would like to clarify about the assignment. I said that your assignment is due 3 days after the presentation. And unfortunately, last week we had to cancel all classes. So there was some confusion among some of you whether the assignment was due on that the past Sunday or not. So I didn't want to discourage those who have completed, so I said yes, go ahead and submit. But I also do not punish those who follow the standard procedure. So that's why I gave some bonus for those who submitted early, meaning that they are proactive. Even though classes were cancelled, they proceed and submitted, finish off their work, and move on. But for those who wanted to wait, that's fine. I will not deduct any points due to lateness. It's not late, it's because of the class cancel. So I hope it's clear why I said okay to submit and also okay to wait. Okay, with that, we move on. For today, I just want to listen to the changes that you've made from your last presentation, very briefly, quickly, and tell us why, because we want to move on to the third case and see how far we can go. Then next week, we will still work on the third case. Okay, so let's listen from group Pastel. Can you share your new slides and tell us about the 3 characteristics and what else have you changed? Always remember that learning is improving. As we learn, we improve. As we move on, we add on. We still have new materials to add on as we go. Okay, let's hear from Pastel. Over to you.
Good afternoon, Prof. So what changes we made is, for the focus part, we have done some research and we found out that for our country, the food that we import from other countries into our country a year is around RM 55.5 billion. So we felt that Azlan can reduce it, maybe half of it, or maybe make it zero if he could adopt all the small farmers and teach them how to do this crop patience. So his focus should be on teaching the new farmers, the new generation, because there's many unemployed students graduate, so maybe they can go into this field. So the focus in this is to reduce the import dependency ratio. And the next thing is self-sufficient ratio, SSR. So according to what we found is there are certain crops in our country that people do buy a lot, like certain vegetables, so like kangkong and carrot and something like that. So for this kind of production, he needs to do more research so that he can boost the lifespan and the products can be efficiently used for a long term. And also, per capita consumption in our country is kind of high for fresh fruits and vegetables. So we find that using the self-sufficient ratio, others can do a table like which kind of crops is necessary and high in demand. To so this will correlatedly decrease the amount of imported goods in our country.
Okay. Very good, very interesting. Let me just open up to other groups. Do you, if you have anything to ask or to comment? Self-sufficiency ratio, tell us about this. This is the first time I've seen this. I'm glad, you bring it up to class, and I'm sure you have done some research on this. Can you tell us what does this mean?
Self-sufficient ratio is about the dependency of farmers produce the vegetable in Malaysia.
Take one example and tell us, like it says more than 100% and then less than 100%. I don't quite understand.
That means the vegetable demands from consumer that our farmer can fulfill their demands.
So this supply and utilization account.
Yes, the
So,
farmer can supplies more than 100% from their
So-
demands.
So it's something like, Prof, we produce it domestically and consume it domestically. That's something related to self-sufficient ratio. So we don't need to depend on outsource.
IDR.
Okay, let's say if you take fresh milk, 65%, what does it mean?
That means
Fresh milk.
Malaysia, that means in Malaysia, is less than 100%. So we need to import import the meat from the outside Malaysia.
Okay, so those in the orange color,
It's more than
what
100%.
we produce more and we can export, is it?
Yes, we can export more.
Okay, so if any of you would like to get into agriculture, you should look at the purple side. Correct or not? These are the items on the purple side, the less than 100%. These are the things that we should increase our supply.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, good. Any comment or question from other groups? Okay, if not, then we move on. Is this all from your group or you have other slides? Okay. Now tell us about this.
Okay. Okay. For the strategic group, this is our competitor. From here, the ATOP, Azlan. Here, it shows that Azlan and Sunway at farm is like a competitor, the direct competitor. Then we also have the other competitor, but this one like Sheda Circle, Denison Fam, they are the what we call the high price and high quality one. This is this is the main the direct competitor for that aspect, and there are also three competitor that I found in internet. The high price with the low quality one. These three. Then the low one, the low quality and the low price is this one, Urban Hijau, and this one MFAM from Malaysia. So this is some of the competitor that are in bioorganic organic farm industry. So I think this is maybe if you want to know how the organic industry look like, this is it, the market. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, remember last time I said you have to add on the 3 elements for a good blue ocean strategy. This one refers to which one?
The 5 aspect one, strategy. The 5 aspect that Adam asked. Hold on.
I remember I asked about the 3 characteristics of a good strategy, which is focus, divergence, and tagline, right?
Oh, this one the other assignment that Madam have to want us to add into our presentation. The other assignment. Hold on, I check first. Sorry.
Under look across new customer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, Madam, for not mentioning earlier.
okay, so I was a bit lost here. Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. Now, okay, the customers you're talking about.
Yeah.
Did you come across anything that says 3 tiers of non-customers?
3 tiers.
Under Blue Ocean Strategy, we have the strategy to expand our customer base, and we have something called 3 tiers of non-customers.
So far, I didn't see it. Maybe my friend can help.
Anyone from your group?
Prof,
If not, yeah.
I'm not sure about all the 3, but one I know is the customer who loves to buy and like they want to buy something like maybe in the future they will become a customer. And the second one, if I'm not mistaken, like they reject the whole company, like they don't want to buy goods from the company. The third, I'm not sure.
Okay, at least you got 2 of them correct. Okay, fine. That's all right. Yeah, maybe I wasn't clear enough. I didn't mention the term I wanted you to find on your own, but never mind. Maybe some other groups did that. Okay. So what you did here, you just follow those that I outlined, but the principles, yeah, in formulating the Blue Ocean strategy. Okay, that's fine. Can we see your next slide? Thank you, Sophie.
No problem.
Now, who wants to explain this? This picture is different from your last presentation, isn't it? You know what's not correct here? What's missing here? I kept on telling you the canvas, the strategy canvas, the graph must match with the ERRC. Okay, if you looked at your ERRC, you eliminate the physical grocery stores. Oh, you start with elimination.
Yeah, we do start with elimination.
Oh, okay, that's why, okay, I see it.
Okay,
I
ma'am.
would advise you to start with price. You
Okay,
start
ma'am.
with price for all of you. Yeah, it's better to start with price so we know early on your pricing strategy. Is it low price or medium price or high price? Because everything else you do is highly influenced by your pricing structure. And by doing that, we would see on the graph what you eliminated. So the graph will go straight down to the 0 level. Okay.
Okay, Prof.
Yeah, here you have your creation, your innovation, precision agriculture. Okay. What is that yellow line? Sunway. Why does Sunway start with price? Oh, you put everything. It's a bit confusing there. Your average starts with the physical grocery. Anyone from other groups have anything to say? how do you link this to your focus? Anyone from the group? How do you link this strategy to your focus? Just now you explained the focus.
Yes, Prof. So we felt that to enhance all those criteria, like to make the achievement, like adopting all the new crops, depending on the timeline and all. So we thought that research and development should be there. We should raise it so that we can do more on the focus part.
So is it something you created or something you raised? R&D.
Something we raise from.
You raised. You already have R&D.
Yes. According to the case, they already have research, but we felt like we need to raise so that it will be more focused into that to reduce the import goods.
We have to more research on technology, add more advanced technology for the production. Focus to meet the focus.
Let's look back at your slide where you mentioned about focus. The first slide, I think.
Kenapa dia tak nak pergi sekejap
Dia nak balik eh? Okay, what do you say about focus?
Focus on SSR. That's focus on SSR that we don't want the IDR ratios high. So we want to reduce the IDR ratio.
Prof,
Yeah.
focus also because we
Louder,
want to
please.
avoid excessive wastage. Can you hear me, Prof?
Yeah, can, but can you please
Hello?
speak a little
Prof?
bit? Yes. Yes, your voice is very soft.
I speak
Please
louder, Prof, but I think my mic is problem, Prof.
Now
Slow.
it's better. Yeah. Okay.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I think this is because usually vegetables or ground organic without any chemical booster at a lifespan is very short. So we need to avoid wastage like Azlan need to consider based on the IDRs. That's why we focus into SSR. I think so, Doctor. Prof. Sorry. Can you hear
Okay.
me? Hello?
This SSR is about what, vegetables and or everything else. I'm not familiar with SSR. All agricultural commodities.
All agriculture. But we can see
Not
the
all.
vegetable
So you will focus on
fruits, vegetable and fruits for crop
vegetable and fruits.
crops.
Okay, is this reflected in your strategy canvas? Or how? The changes. When you change the way you do your business, of course your strategy will change, right? Can we see that from the strategy? Can we gather that? Can you go back to your strategy canvas? Kita nak gerak eh? Okay, so you have technology, R&D, skilled workers, support system, precision agriculture. Tell us about precision agriculture. Maybe last time you already mentioned that, right?
Actually, Prof, before this for create, we used agro-tourism, but it wasn't enough appropriate, so we changed it to precision agriculture.
Tell us a little bit about precision agriculture.
Precision agriculture is like if you have 1 acre land, so you divide it into few parts. So maybe for the first 3 months, the first part we crop some chilies. Then after 3 months, another plant. So the nutrients in the soil is remain and more faster crops grown. If you plant the same thing at the same place for a very long time, then you won't get much grown vegetables after the period. Like shorter period, more vegetables. That's
So this will be linked to the SSR.
yes, Prof. If we use this technology, so maybe we could grow up more crops in future. Like we can fulfill the needs.
Okay, so does this involve some kind of artificial intelligence or computerized equipment or anything to do with technology?
Actually, when we saw they was using this in Thailand with a drone. So with the drone, they watch out for all the scarecrows and all that for this precision agriculture. But other than that, there's no technology involved. No any medicines or anything.
Okay,
There are
interesting.
certain technology inside the precision agriculture. They have like GPS. This GPS can locate the specific location of the farm that they want to focus on to improve the harvest. So they will use this GPS and they want to identify the specific place so that when they focus on this, they will get a lot of returns from this specific place. So they use GPS.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Does
Thank
this,
you.
yeah, thank you. Does this involve like automatic watering of the vegetables or automatic signaling for some sort of indicators or anything like that?
Yes, Prof. It's actually monitored with the drone. Like Sophie said, it's like using the drone, they use the GPS system, and also using the drone, they can monitor, so they no need to go to the field. They can operate the water supply all to time.
Okay, good, great. I'm very happy. And I learned something new today. I hope the rest of you also feel the same way. Okay, thank you to Group Estelle, but share with us your tagline.
Okay, for the tagline, we just eat fresh and stay healthy because fruit and vegetable is the main source of foods and supply for our country, right? So this is important for fresh fruit and vegetable is important for our health. So we want to supply to the consumer the fresh fruits and vegetable the fresh fruit and vegetable.
So eat fresh, stay healthy.
Yes.
Sounds nice and catchy. Good. Okay. Cuma one thing, when you look at your framework, ERRC under create, you said online or offline platform to support young people and new plantation technology and ways to increase agriculture yields. And when you look at the canvas, it says precision agriculture.
Oh, sorry, Prof. We forget to link that because we already discussed in the group, but suddenly then we forgot about it. I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. Yeah.
Actually,
Okay. Mm.
technology we found.
Actually, okay, never mind. So, okay, again, you did a good job, but you have to be extra careful, because at the end of the analysis, we will match up your framework with your canvas. Okay, good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you.
Okay, we move on to group Dalgona. Let's share with us what you have changed.
Tak boleh keluar.
Orang Kedah lah pula. Dia keluar. Dalgona?
Kavita, can you present?
Okay, try to make sure throughout the semester everyone has a chance to present because this is for your own good. Your presentation, will help you to be more confident. And so try not to keep to the same people presenting. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, so hi and Assalamualaikum. I'll be presenting about the three principles that need the three characteristic of good strategic profile. So first, we is how to expand customers. So we focus on look across the chain of buyers. So we wanted for our customer, we aim it for people who are health conscious and high income people because this is organic farming related business. So we know that the target people is the people who are health conscious and high income people. So um, from our ERRC grid, we can see that the focus of the company is to focus on innovation in producing more and quality crops as population are increasing. Because as we can see before in our create section, we create some of create some of pest control which are big vectoring and laser scarecrow. So by having this innovation, the quality crops and the population will increase. So and then our tagline is grow naturally and live naturally.
Live naturally.
Live naturally. Okay.
Nice. Grow naturally, live naturally. But you are focusing on high income people.
Yes, because
Tell us why.
because as we can see, like in the trends itself, most of this type of food is enjoyed by people who have high income. So in order for us to preserve its quality, to not lower its quality by reducing its price, so it's better if we regulate the what we say the target market for us.
Okay, let me just open to others. What do they think on the issue of, high income? Do you think it's a good idea? From Superior, any comment from Superior, anyone? Panggil nama lah kalau tak jawab. Nur Maheran.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, I was just concerned about the type of customers that they are targeting. They are now looking at health conscious and high income people. Do you agree or disagree or any comment? See, in this class, there's no right or wrong answer. We just want to hear your opinion and why. So don't be afraid.
I think from my opinion, for the high income people, I think it's supposed to be overall because it about healthy food. So it not include high income, but also in low income also eat in healthy food.
Okay, that's my concern as well. We want as much as possible to give to make this healthy food available to everybody, not just to high income people. But well, that's okay. This is what the group suggested. I was just curious, yeah. Why can't we aim at producing high quality but at low cost, meaning that they will be available even to the not so high income people, even the average, yeah, the average people can still afford it. Okay, focus on innovation. That's the point. You know, if you can come up with an innovation, of course, initially it will be quite, in terms of investment, be quite high. But if you can have the volume, yeah, the cost per unit will go down, and therefore you can lower the price and make them available to a bigger target market. Yeah. You still maintain the quality, but through innovation, you can you can reduce the unit cost of the items. Okay, I like the tagline, grow naturally, live naturally. That's kind of easy to remember, meaningful and catchy. Okay, good. Next slide. About the 3 tiers of non-customers, did your group check it out?
Unfortunately, no, Prof. Sorry.
Okay, after this, maybe you can try to find out what I mean by that. You can, if you Google, if you look at the Blue Ocean strategy, I'm sure you'll find it out. Okay, next slide. What are you doing here? Where
So,
is your ERRC? Let's see your ERRC.
so
Okay. Anything you want to highlight about your ERRC?
So as we know, like from the focus before, so we wanted to create can you go to next slide, please? So the focus is in producing more and quality crops as population are increasing. So at our crate, we are trying to create a pest control that is environmental friendly and good and innovation, so that we can have more healthy crops and all.
You're talking about the laser scarecrows?
Yes, and bee vectoring technology.
So if you have that laser scarecrows, you do not need to use pesticides.
No,
Is it correct?
it is more to the laser scarecrow is more to birds. So as we know, some birds they like to pick some crops. So laser scarecrows they will not take the laser scarecrow, as this laser scarecrow is 99% effective. So the quality of crops will increase and quantity of crop will also increase.
Is this the problem with this company? The birds, and I'm not sure I follow your argument. The use of laser scarecrows, will that help the company in solving its current problem, or how?
It can lengthen the shelf of the crop, Prof.
Oh, shelf life.
Shelf life, yes.
Because?
Because the laser scarecrow will avoid the birds and come and uh, pick up the crops on.
Okay, something new also I learned today. This bee factoring technology, you're gonna raise what in the farm? You're gonna create this? This will be part of the operation of this business?
It is an add value, Prof. It will control pest control for the pest control, so that as we know that our population are increasing, so we want to produce more crops. So we come up with this bee vectoring technology. That this technology was found in Canada.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it last time, but will they be producing like honey?
No, this is they will have to bring the vectorite powder there inside the bee vectoring technology. They will provide a powder, and then the bee will have the bee will take the powder to the crops, and they will pollinate from that.
Got it. Thank you. Good. Okay. Next slide. Your strategy canvas. Okay, here you have two new items, the laser scarecrows and the bee vectoring. Other than that, what are you doing? You get rid of your short-term warehouse. You raise, what do you raise? Why is it loan as is part of your key success factors? On your strategy canvas, you got loan. Can you explain to me?
Prof, okay, so I'll be explaining about loans. So as we know about loans, one of the problem that we had analyzed from this case study is Azlan. He wanted to reduce his level of financing because he was worried about that. So in our opinion, Azlan can reduce its loan by using one of the can you go to the ERRC slides? So he can reduce the loans by debt for equity swap. So he wanted to increase its equity by reducing its loan, its interest and all.
Okay. Well, I don't quite agree, but well, it's reasonable enough, so I guess it's fine. Okay, now let's go back to your canvas, strategy canvas. What else do you have there? Variety of organic fruits produced. Okay, now what do you do with this?
At top, can increase the variety of organic food produce by using partnership. Okay, the partnership can supply the land and at top can supply their technology.
Oh,
Okay, so the team can use cross-pollinated technology for the organic fruit. Same technology used for durian. So as a result, the trees can begin to bear fruits in the short time taken, even when it is not in the season.
so is this connected to your focus? What's your focus? Your focus on innovation in producing more and quality crops. Okay, so that the increase in variety, is that linked to this focus? Focus on innovation. Can you explain that?
I think yes.
Yes. So
Mm,
you increase the variety of your organic fruits. By doing that, you also increase I don't see the quality thing. You were saying something like increase quality.
okay, so the quality produced from the cross-pollinated technology is impressive, and the fruit tastes much better than the normal one by using the cross-pollinated technology.
Okay, that's fine, but I don't see on your strategy canvas the uh, the word about quality, which for me is very important. Yeah. Maybe I misunderstood you or you mixed it up. You go back and discuss with your group and see how you can highlight that in your canvas, okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
Prof.
you. That's all?
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Okay, very good. Now we go to denominators for your changes in your solution. I'm very happy today. I see a lot of new things. This is what this class is about. It's not like a normal class, okay? Okay, go ahead.
Prof, are you hear me, Prof?
Yes, and you
Okay.
are Fadil.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Fadil. Silakan.
Okay. From the previous present, we change the blue ocean strategy that Prof need, like focus, compelling tagline, and divergence. Okay, for the focus, we focus on improve the quality of durian, like increasing the durability of the product in the long term. So we proceed to use EcoPack to ensure the quality in terms of texture and taste can be maintained. Okay, the second one is a compelling tagline, fresh fruit, fresh eat. This is our tagline refer to our vision to supply a dessert that can provide nutrition happiness. Okay, okay, the third one is divergence, means ERRC. We eliminate the traditional method for durian farming. Um, farming. Because durian is the main business and it is necessary to improve the quality. The traditional method cannot same the output than the high technology. Okay, for the reduce, we reduce the manual operation or manpower. And for the rest, you just use the advanced technology for durian farming, like fertilizer technology. Fertilizer technology. Uh, wait. Okay, for the fertilizer technology, focus on improving the efficiency and utilization rate of fertilizer rather than simply increasing soil's nutrition level. That's why we need to raise the fertilizer technology. Okay, for the create, we create cryogenic freezing that vacuum pack durian pulp. Okay, our purpose is to produce vacuum eco-pack to maintain the quality of durian pulp, and we solve the problem of unskilled foreign. We solve the problem of unskilled foreigners to open durians. That's for the scope of Blue Ocean strategy.
So your group has decided to focus on durian farming.
Yes, because this is what dreams of dream of Azlan.
Okay, let me open up to your friends if they have any comments or question about this slide in particular. Let's hear some feedback. Group Pastel, you have anything to say about this? Shamir. Shamir ada tak?
Madam Syamil got problem with the line. Because,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Temeluh banjir.
Siapa? Sophie. Sophie, are you happy with this idea?
Yeah, madam, I think that's a good idea for me.
For you, your group did totally different, right? Okay. Now, nobody has any comment on this? They're just focusing on durian. Okay. Let's see your next slide. What's your innovation? The freezing vacuum pack. Okay. You offer this. So your business will be very seasonal, right?
Yes. Because I think Azlan is the what? I already in industry durian, so I think Azlan have a mission and vision like me. So I can take this serious for the business.
So you managed to convince your group members to focus on durian, right?
Yes.
Your target buyers are foreigners.
Because we plan to Azlan and I can implement in my business. So we have two in one. Two in one
Okay.
for the case study.
Okay, so it will take how many years before your trees can bear fruits? Before you can start harvesting your first batch of durian? How long will it take?
For the durian, about 3 years you have your own durian. But in this high technology, we can make a hybrid durian. So in 1 year, you can get what hasil?
You
Your
can
fruit.
harvest.
Yes, yeah, you can have your durian in 1 year. Hybrid
Serious?
durian, hybrid durian is the high technology that industry durian make.
So it's not durian king, not
You
durian
mean
king.
you mean Musang King or
Sorry, Musang king.
yeah. Okay, for the durian we have many types and the hybrid durian is the we mix the texture we mix the type like Musang King and D24 D24 we mix, so we have the good quality and we can export to the another country to what to make our empire more bigger.
This durian is not in the SSR, is it? Group mana tadi? Group pastel. Is durian included in that? Your diagram,
What, madam?
the durian, is it included in those apa panggil SSR diagram?
Wait.
You're not sure. I just wonder if we're producing more than 100%, then maybe you are not on the right track. But if you're producing less than 100%, you should be okay. If it's there, so you will put a burden on your financial when you focus on something that takes a year to give you a return, isn't it?
Durian is 105.2% according to SSR.
Banyaknya, 105, exceeding 100%. So of course you can export, right? If your group add on to this, then there will be not really for the local market. It's more because we're already producing 105%. So that's another factor you have to take into account as well. Thank you, Group Pastel. And also you have to consider the financial constraint. This company already has a lot of financial issues. And when you're getting into this line, it will take you at least a year if you're doing hybrid before you can start getting your inflows, cash inflows. Okay, those are just some additional issues you need to be concerned. Okay, next slide.
Okay, Prof.
It's interesting, but it has additional issues to
Okay, Prof, for the hybrid durian, you can see
Uh-huh.
the three side of strategy canvas.
Yeah.
This hybrid durian, you the tree not so high, but you can pick with your hand. You
Next time,
understand?
if you can get the real picture of a hybrid durian tree, you
This
share
is
with
this is a hybrid durian. You can put in the pot like we what macam kita tanam pokok biasa tu.
betul ya.
Betul. Kalau boleh share screen saya share tadi.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. This also something new for me. I never thought we could have, such a durian tree. I never thought we could harvest it in just 1 year. I thought it would be at least 3 years, even for hybrid. So
Okay, for the confirmation for the
I trust
confirmation.
you. Don't worry, I trust you. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
no. If you want to confirm that, you can search. So I can give the 100% that the hybrid durian is can what in 1 year, in 1 year only.
Okay, so I should think of getting into this business after I retire, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now tell us about your any change from between this slide and your previous slide?
No.
What's new? No, it's the same, right?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't change anything. Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you,
And we
Prof.
move on to group superior. Let's see what you have changed. I would like to hear comments from all of you on this. I think like I'm just the only one talking here with the presenter, so it's not what I prefer to do in class. So please, start thinking and come up with some questions. Okay, now let's listen to this. Apa yang baru? The slides nampak baru kan? Okay, what are the 3 things I asked you to do? I can't hear. Is anybody talking or what? I don't hear anything.
Yes, madam. Wait.
Yes. Silakan. Muhammad Al-Amin, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay, highlight to us. Don't tell us everything. Just what have been the changes that you've made.
The changes our group made the strategic group.
What's your focus now? I don't hear anything.
We focus to change a buyer, which is when the Azlan open the top organic, we focus to focus on purchaser. Then we open green supermarket.
Supermarket for what?
For
Your vegetables?
vegetable product.
So you will still be doing vegetables?
Yes, bro.
Then you have durian. I'm quite lost.
For durian, we focus to the diversity of durian into ice cream and durian cream.
So you have vegetables, you also have durian. You have sandwiches. You have, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to understand from the slides. You're also going to create books. There's so many things here. Can you please explain?
It is the other income for Azlan to make the business grow. He create the book coaching future business for the new generation to implement this business.
Okay, let me ask someone from Dalgona. Kavita, your name is on top of the list, so I simply call your name. You have anything to ask or to comment on this?
Not really, bro.
You agree with them? You understand everything?
I'm not quite understand about it. I'm not so
Why?
clear. I'm not so
What do you
clear.
want to ask?
But I don't know how to ask about it.
Okay, they have apa ni? Subway, Boost Juice, and more. It's like you're not focusing. For me, you're trying to do everything. The opposite of focus.
Prof,
Yeah.
may I interrupt? If possible, can we see the strategy canvas or ERRC first? Because from that we can like know what we can expect. What do they want to see?
Okay, good
From
idea. Let's go to your canvas. Canvas tadi before that. Okay. Eliminate, disable middleman. Raise, export to another country. What do you want to export? Create hybrid seeds. What seeds?
More focus to organic, right?
More focus to organic. It's not clear. Apa yang reduce tu labor cost. Reduce labor cost. Anyone has something to say about this? Why Japan? You want to export to Japan or what? You have Japan there investing new technology.
Prof,
Yeah.
I think that if innovation of Japan technology, they all have already implement it, right, in according to the case. But investing new technology, they can they can go outside of Japan, or in Japan they can see what is more more good than the current technology. I think, in my idea.
Yeah, I think I quite agree with you. When it comes to technology, overall, it's Japan. But if you're talking about, organic or vegetables technology, probably it's not Japan as the best. Did anyone do any research on that one? Technology for this type of industry, for the farming industry?
Prof, our group Dalgona had done some research and we found out that most of the export or organic crops came from Europe. So maybe Europe technology is better for a company that wanted to venture in this organic business.
Yeah,
In our opinion.
yeah, I came across the same thing, and I have the same thing in my mind. That's why when I look at Japan for innovative technology, I don't think it's really the latest. You can check it out. I may be wrong, yeah, but make sure you get the most up-to-date information, because things change very fast, yeah, in any industry nowadays.
Prof, I think Israel also one of the countries that have a good farming and organic farming technology, because the precision farming that my group present just now is coming from the idea from Israel actually.
Yeah,
We
I
have
think
yeah
Singapore also, got the technology from Israel.
yeah
Yes, you
And
found the
Singapore
link.
is a very, yeah,
If Prof want, I will send to Prof the link.
it's like I just watched the Discovery channel about agriculture in Singapore. So
Prof,
okay, I hope this group takes note. Yes.
can I interrupt? Okay.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
I want to know, in we plan to create or we to eliminate, we must in the scope of case study, or we can give idea like, okay, ETOP or Azlan have a financing problem. So if we implement new technology like Canada, like Israel, like so the what uh he have many problem in financing. So why we need to implement more technology? Can we
Okay, I
can
see your
we
point.
make can we make a new innovation using the technology?
Yeah, okay.
Sophie not agree with me because he mentioned the Israel is the good example for what we make an idol in plane. So this is my opinion because the implement a new technology is more high cost than you create innovation. Uh,
Okay, good point. But let me respond to you. In the first place, you asked whether they should be in the context of the case. Yes, the answer is yes. Yeah, anything we do is within the context of the case. You're right. In this case, we have financial problem. But if we were to acquire the technology, it should be the latest technology. Of course, it will be quite expensive, it will be high cost, but that is why banks are for. If banks can see, the return, the revenues generated from this investment will be able to help the company to pay off their debt, and at the same time to increase their cash flow and make the company grow. Of course, banks would be more than happy to finance the investment. So for companies like this, and it's not a very new company, has been in business for quite some time. It's got some record, some financial capabilities. So to add on the loan, it would not be very difficult as long as they can show that, you know, the investment is able to pay back the loan, and the investment is not, in terms of risk, you know, it's reasonable. In terms of the overall, what do you call it, market potential, you know, can see some opportunity there, so that's fine. Yeah. The problem with loans is when, you know, your business is seen as not able to pay back your loan. Okay. So I hope I answer your question. Again, bear in mind, if you were to invest in technology, you must make sure it's the latest technology and most relevant to your business, because it will be outdated very soon. So you do not want to invest in old technology. And you always want to make sure that, you know, you find out the best of the best when it comes to technology that you are interested in. Okay, it's a good point that you raised, and I hope, you know, I have answered your concern.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Okay. And about the strategy canvas, you do not want to show that elimination as the last point. You want the elimination part to be somewhere in the middle. Now, it doesn't look good when your line ends up at the zero level. It's like you're dead. I'm sorry to say that. You know, you see that line where it goes all the way at the end to the zero level. That's not a good curve. Okay, and you do not, here if you look at your 3 lines, all of them ended at the same point. For your strategy canvas, you want to see a line that extends, and you're the only one on that line. The other 2 lines ended, but yours go further, like the curve we have seen before. So this is not a good way to show your strategy canvas. Okay. You start with price, that's good. That's price. Yeah, I prefer it that way. So we know as far as I thought you are. And again, the colors you use for the 2 lines are almost the same. They can make us confused. So try to use, you know, different colors like blue instead of those 2 almost similar colors. So now you see that you start with price, that's fine, but you show all what you eliminated somewhere in the middle, and towards the end you show an extension which reflects the innovation for your company. Okay?
Okay, Prof.
Okay, thank you. Apa you punya tagline? What's your tagline? Tagline. Fresh food, fresh start for your day. Where's your durian?
Durian.
Sold out already, bro. Sold out.
Combine.
When you show all these fruits are not the Malaysian fruits. You got strawberries, you got oranges, you got kiwis and grapes, and fresh food, fresh start for your day. Okay, a bit lengthy compared to the others, but you have the word fresh food, fresh start. Okay. It's
Okay.
fine. Okay, thank you. Try to keep your tagline, simple, straightforward, but catchy. Okay, thank you very much. Now the last one is from ACES. I don't think we have time for the third case, but anyway, we'll try. Who's gonna present? How to grow customers. Okay.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. I will present how to grow new customers. So first, look across strategy group.
Okay.
The strategy group pressure the same end, which is profit. They want customer to buy their product at retail and request their product at locally and globally. So they will increase their technology and innovation according to the current trend to get better quality and sales. For a top, they will introduce GEM-based and IoT technology, which is a plantation system based on digital system operation. Take look across the chains buyer. As we know that top has many buyers, such as wholesaler, retailer, through Panda, student, and many more. So to grow a new customer, top will attract bakers wholesaler, which is from create jam paste. For them to make cake and bread according to demand of their customers. Next, look across complementary product and services.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Look across complementary product and services. Okay, in terms of services, I thought have to improve in the way of selling product and not only at offline, because most of the customers need to have a busy life. So when they need to buy something, they tend to use online shopping instead of buying at physical store. So I thought saw this as an opportunity and solve the major pain points of customers that related to the offline buying by opening the new platform for online retail as this is more convenience for the customers. Atop use Foodpanda platform to sell online products as this application can save the customers time, effort, and even money. And it's also give them a broader access and also be able to find the latest deals and promotion easily. That's
Okay,
next. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, looks across functional and functional. At top is able to develop and create new market space and new demand for its product and service, so that Atok will transform their selling style. Atok used to sell by face to face, and now they turn to direct selling by implementing business online, like Hanis tell just now, Pandamat or Grabfood semua tu. And by reduce traditional brick and mortar style, it can attract more customers. Because nowadays many people love to buy online and direct from seller.
Okay, do you really understand what you have done here on how to grow your customers? Yes or no?
Not really, but we try.
You try, I know you tried, okay? Yeah, I think the same goes for some of the other groups. Here, we have given you 5 options. Yeah, you don't have to do all of them. okay, you can take one or two that's most relevant and you want to focus on those. The objective is to broaden, to grow your customer base. For example, the first one is look across strategic groups. What do you mean by strategic groups? In your industry, for example, this is what agriculture industry. There are strategic groups that are basically in a similar strategy. For example, a simple example, you look at the automobile industry. If you think about BMW or Mercedes, or Volvo, these are strategic groups. They are in the high-end automobile producers or manufacturers. So in the case of ATOP, you have to look at competitors in the same industry, in the same strategic group. Okay, if you find it like almost impossible or they are almost non-existent, for example, then you can ignore that, it's not relevant to you. You go to the next option, which is look across the chain of buyers. So what I'm trying to say is that, okay, you have here 5 possible options, but you do not necessarily have to go into each and every one of those. Look at the most suitable one, one or two, that you want to focus on at the moment and grow your customer base. For example, number 3, look across complementary product or services. What are complementary products for the agriculture industry? Okay, you can think of those. When you say here pinpoint at selling product only at offline, this is not really what it means. It means that, okay, what would complement what do you call it? Vegetables. When you eat vegetables, maybe you want to turn them into salads. So when you want to eat salads, you need to complement it with what? With dressing, salad dressing, for example. Okay. Or when you eat salads, you want to put raisins. Or when you eat salads, you want to have some hot stuff, pepper or something. So those are complementary products. Complementary products, you look at the complementary products and you determine who are the buyers. If they buy, for example, if you say, okay, you need to put some nuts on your salad. Okay, you have all your vegetables, you cut them into small pieces, you want to turn them into salad, but you need to have some nuts, some sort of nuts. So you look at the customers who buy nuts. How do you convince them to buy vegetables so that they would also have some salads because they are already eating nuts? So this is how you grow your customers. Does that make sense or not? Any response? When you do this to grow your customer base, you are thinking of expanding, of enlarging, of making your products demanded by others as well. Okay, so the best way for you in terms of expanding your customers is to determine, to assess, the closest customers who are currently probably not your target, but would become your target if you have the proper strategy. Yeah. So my point is that you do not have to list down or to take every one of those 5. There are just some options, and you pick up the best, the closest, the easiest, or the least costly to focus on so that you can expand your customers or grow your customers. Okay? Faham tak?
Faham, Prof.
Okay, good. Yeah. Try to rethink about this. Yeah. When it comes to look across time, for example, look at the trend. Yeah. The trend now, people are going for healthy lifestyle, simple, organic. Then you can strategize, yeah, your marketing, for example, to capture this new trend. Okay, now let's go back to this. What do you have?
Okay, for the next slide, it's about the good strategy profile. Basically, it tells on about the focus, divergence, and compelling tagline, which are characteristic of BOS, Blue Ocean Strategy. Okay, for the main focus by ATOP, Azlan should concern on the global food system, which is provide a safe and nutritious food to people. This is because uh, the global food system expected to be the population likely to increase from 7.5 billion uh, and it will higher when it approach by 2050, which is mean that population growth will increase demand and supply as well as reduce the quality of production, which may be the main issue in this industry. So ATOP itself reduce the traditional way and they focus on modern technologies which is capable in guaranteeing crop quality. And then for the next divergent, it's about ATOP export harmonies to overseas in order to introduce Malaysia foods to more people instead of local food to overseas. And lastly,
What harmony? Okay.
about the compelling tagline, the tagline is agriculture is about more than just cows and plows. It's about innovating for the future. It means that agriculture is not about animal and plant, but it needs something in future, which is the innovation in technology. So at top agriculture, they didn't use manual farming, but also the latest technology in agriculture and makes the agriculture innovation to improve quality and quantity in the production of product that the user has requested. Is it clear?
Okay. Any comments from members of the other groups? Main focus, safe and nutritious food. Anyone has any comment or question on that? Global food system, safe and nutritious. Safe and nutritious. That's your focus.
Can I know what the means of safe? Okay. The safe means that by using the traditional ways in agriculture, they may use some what we call like a fertilizer which is maybe not suitable uh, for some plant due to the lack of knowledge or lack of skill. So they, by using the manpower, they maybe uh, make some error in applying the fertilizer to the some plants. So the product will be not safe to people, and by using the technology, uh, it may uh, help Azlan to concern on what type of fertilizer which is suitable for specific plant.
You are
And at the
just
same time, will give the nutritious to the food. What's Prof?
you are just concentrating on harum manis.
Not only the harum manis, the other vegetable, vegetable, and for the harum manis, they concern also in order to produce the best harum manis.
So harum manis is just for export.
Uh, uh, this is just the different from the average market in Malaysia, which is Azlan will export the harum manis, which is they focus to export harum manis more than the other competitors.
Okay.
Which is maybe other competitors may export the local food, but Azlan focus on export on harum manis more than the other competitors.
Okay. How about your tagline? Does that your tagline reflect any of your focus or your harum manis, or it's very general? Agriculture is about more than just cows and plows. It's about innovating for the future. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but it's a bit lengthy. It's not catchy. It's very general, and it's not easy to remember. See, the purpose of a tagline is to remind people of your company. For example, I give you a simple example, Air Asia. It says, now everyone can fly, now everyone can fly. It's like 4 words. So everything, or anytime we think of flying, taking a flight, I guess that most people would think of Air Asia first. Is it now everyone can fly? So it implies that it's cheap, it's affordable to everyone. And another thing, they say something like everyone can fly business class or something, because there's no really class like on Malaysia Airlines. So the tagline is meant to help your target customers to think of you all the time. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, if I didn't get it wrong, it's like 13 or 14 words, yeah. So that's quite lengthy, and I hope you can shorten it, make it catchy, reflect your focus and what you want people to remember you for. Okay?
Okay, Prof.
Okay. And about divergence also, I'm not sure whether harum manis, you must have your reason, your justification why harum manis, okay? Because you say in order to introduce Malaysia fruits to more people. Are we the only country in the world that is a good producer of harum manis? I do not know. I have to search. What is so special about our harum manis that you think it will do well in the international markets? in your write-up, yeah, please explain why you think harum manis is the way to go. Okay. Now let's see your last slide. Is it last slide? Your canvas. Okay, here, what do you have? You start with price, okay. You the industry average. Okay, you don't use middlemen, meaning that you'll be directly selling to your customers. Your low price, low labor costs, low technology, middle technology. Quality is in between. The brown color is it the average, the industry average?
One is the competitors, bro.
Competitor, your competitor, okay. Your quality is above your competitor but lower than the industry. Advertising, why do you want to spend so much on advertising? You're the highest among all in terms of advertising. You focus on export, you're the highest in export. You have 2 new additions. You have durian jam and you use IoT. IoT for what? For your operation?
IoT for operation plantation system.
Okay. So what makes you unique? Other
Uh,
companies in the industry has not used IoT, are you sure?
because right now only because IoT is from create from one university in Malaysia. If I not mistake from USM, and that university start produce the IoT system plantation.
I think it has been widely used in the industry, the IoT system. Maybe you read about the new research by USM. It's not really like the first thing in the world. Okay, so be careful with that.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Any comments from other groups? Anything missing here? Tak ada. Tak ada yang missing. What about your harum manis today? Where do you show it here? Tadi tak ada durian kan? Sekarang you ada durian jam. How is that? You're talking about harum manis. I'm a bit lost here.
Harum manis we put in export.
So you're still planting durian? Because you have durian jam here.
Yes.
You didn't mention anything about durian tadi kan? Oh, you nak buat harum manis jam? Mango jam or something to do with your harum manis. You're not just... I'm a bit confused there. Why you have harum manis and durian? Okay. You can go back and discuss with your group members.
Okay, bro.
Correct.
Sorry for
You need to
that.
correct. Yeah. All of you. Still, if you want to do some more correction, that's fine. You can still resubmit because this is very, very important. Yeah. All your solution are given points, yeah, and as much as possible, you want to score as high as possible for this, because I can assure you the final test will be usually, you students do not do well in the final test, maybe because of the time pressure or because you got to do it alone and those kind of things. Yeah. So try to score the maximum possible for this group project, because it means a lot in terms of your grade later on. The final alone, some people even fail. Yeah, not to scare you, but to tell you the truth is that every semester we got students fail the final test, but still they pass because of the effort they put into their group projects, during the semester. So your assignments, your group projects, everything, you should put in your best effort. Okay, we do not have time for case 3. So we have wrap up case 2. I am very flexible in terms of your solution, but you can still spend some time to polish up your strategy canvas, especially, and also on the way to expand or to grow your market. For the third case, we'll discuss next week. I said probably, would throw in additional tasks to do. I'm not sure yet. But if I were to give you additional thing to consider, I would probably share in the group by maybe Sunday, latest Sunday. If I didn't share anything by Sunday, that means that's it. Okay, and also for the case, there are questions at the end of the case. Those questions should help you to solve the case and provide the solution in terms of blue ocean. Even though I didn't ask you to specifically answer those questions, but in your group discussion, you should discuss them, because they would also help you at the issues, and then put them together in terms of the blue ocean strategy. Okay, I'm very happy for your efforts. I can see you're trying your best, and of course there are a lot more to think. In the third case, it will be more on the changes for accountants, and the accounting job itself. So I advise you to do some search, look at the trend, what happened in the accounting profession, what are the new skills that are needed, what are the new challenges that companies face that accountants must help them in terms of information, in terms of system, because these are the new normal that you will have to face when you go out and do your practical, and eventually work. It will be a totally new environment. So sometimes, do some research. Also look at changes that would affect the accounting profession itself. That will really help you, to tackle this case. This case is quite lengthy, but I've seen your work that you sent me, your slides, for the third case, and I would urge you to reconsider your solution and discuss again, so that you can improve on by Thursday. Okay, is there any question before I say goodbye for today? Okay, if not, I urge you to stay safe. The second wave is expected anytime. I hope it will never happen, but let's do our best, take care of ourselves, our family, and always be careful. Okay. See you again next Thursday,
Prof,
inshallah.
I have one question, sorry.
Okay.
For this case 23 solution, can be submitted on Sunday.
Yes, for this the second case, the written you still have. I mean, some of you have submitted, but I can allow you until Sunday to resubmit your case, your solution. Just put down something like revise solution so that I know I can mark only this one. I've seen those that you've submitted, but if you want me to submit this one on Sunday, I mean the one that you submit on Sunday, just put down like revise solution for case 2 or something. Okay.
Okay, Prof. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you for your time. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Prof. Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, Prof.
Take care, Prof.
You too. Thank you. Okay, I will end it now. Bye-bye.